Good evening. My name is Jennifer Jones. I reside on Glenwood Street in Manchester. I'm a proud graduate of the class of '94. Before I attended Synergy, it was quite a process because I had moved up to Connecticut from Arizona. Being that my sister lived in East Hartford, I had to enroll in East Hartford High, which was the second half of my junior year. Within a week of attending East Hartford High, I had a feeling it was not for me. The school was too big. There was too many people that had problems with other people because of your color, the way you dressed, the music you listened to, and so on and so forth. The first week I was there, I had to go to the nurse's office for some reason, and walking there's a trail of blood from the nurse's office from the gym. At that moment I knew, this is not a school I want to belong to. I don't want to have to deal with things like that. It came down to, I found ways to attend but not attend, show up for class, maybe disappear after attendance was taken. Eventually, beginning of my senior year, I literally walked in the first day of school, went straight to my counselor, and said, I officially withdraw. She begged and pleaded with me to continue to stay at East Hartford High to graduate my senior year, to which I replied to her, nope, I'm good. I'd rather drop out than deal with the stuff I have to deal with at this school. Eventually, I applied at Synergy. During the time frame that it took for my application to the time that I had my interview, I did end up getting pregnant with my oldest daughter, who will be 18 in May. When I got accepted, my father attended with me, because you need to have a parent or a guardian with you for your interview process. My father was very proud of me because no one in my family ever dropped out of school. Not even my mother, who got pregnant in high school her senior year. He made her finish and graduate. I went through my senior year at Synergy. I ended up having my daughter in May of '94, to which I had to stay home. But in the time that I stayed home after I had her, I still continued to get my schoolwork. I would do it. I would return it back to Synergy. I would walk down with her, show her off to everybody so everybody could see my daughter. And I actually ended up graduating a month and a half after my daughter was born. My daughter was in the front row as I graduated with my math award. And the purpose of that was so I can sit there and tell her, no matter what happens in your life, you can still graduate as long as somebody believes in you. The teachers that I had, Bruce and Bob and Sean and Donna and everybody, Bev the nurse, everyone, we were such a big family. We treated everybody as an equal. The reason we were allowed to call the teachers by their first name is because they didn't want to be above us. They didn't want us below them. They wanted us to be on the same level. You go to normal high school, you have to call them Mr. or Mrs. I went to school in the South, we had to call them sir and ma'am. That doesn't make you an equal. That makes you somebody below them. Makes you somebody that you have to sit there and constantly mind what you do. And it undermines you as a person when you have to do that. At Synergy, we were still allowed to be ourselves, but we still had our rules and regulations. We still had to attend. We still had to show up and do our work. We still would get in trouble if we didn't. But there was a level of calm in the school that allowed everyone to be themselves and continue to do their work and strive to be a better person every day we were there. I actually didn't know about this until probably within the week, and I'm glad I did find out about it, because this program should not go away. It has helped so many students that had nowhere else to go in the last 40 years that could have done what I did, drop out and not want to go back because of the atmosphere. And what would that teach my now 2 children about myself? That it's okay to quit because something doesn't go right? No. It's okay to keep stepping above and beyond to get what you have to do. And anybody that's gone will tell you, we are a family. We fought to get in there, and we were taught to fight for what we believe in. And I've always come to the conclusion that our school colors, black and blue, you know what? That is us. We were black and blue before we got there. We had been beaten down in one way, shape, or another. Then we came in, and we would proudly show our black and blue to anyone, because that proves how strong we are. Proves that we can still stand above anything that has been handed to us. And all I have to say in conclusion is there's not just one reason for you guys to keep this program. There's an entire school full for years to come.